All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We're excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page, of course. Of course it is. You're rocking with the sage of the age, you see, and so there's a lot of gems and jewels that you'll have access to. You'll be able to dig your hand down into the well of wisdom and knowledge and pull up out of there some of the great works of the general. We want you to go to the video description, and you can also look in the chat room. You can see the links to the join button. You click the join and you'll get access to an introduction video and watch the video and give you the rundown on the memberships, choose a membership. And even if you don't, we still appreciate you over here at Sarah Soon Seti's YouTube page. Continue to come, continue to engage. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops. We got the hot summer collection for your family. Yes, we do. All you had to do is go see for yourself. That's all you had to go do is see for yourself. We got the tank tops. We got this t-shirt, African and Kemetic Egyptian jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. We got you. Check out some of the fly, super fresh t-shirts and tank tops. You know, when you see the shirts, they come in the tank tops too. And so we got the tank tops, we got the t-shirt. We got over 50 on deck. When you get to kingseti.com, you go to the top, you go to the new, you can go to t-shirts. You can see the whole catalog. Then you could go to new items and you can see all of the fresh 2023 summer catalog. Check it out, family. Guaranteed you're going to want to drop, you want to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. You see what I'm saying? It's land like that. You want to have all the flavors. You see, you want to have all the colors, so you know what I'm saying. You can rock out like you're supposed to. Supposed to be able to go up in the closet and get, have 2 weeks and shit. Where nigga ain't seen you in nothing but the freshest. You see, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. kingseti.com. And yes, sir, pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We're talking about over 1,000 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, advanced African academics developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. That's right, family. Highlighting, let me get in there. Highlighting Band of Code, New World Order, Illuminati video library, stacked in there with that power information, and you wonder why you can't get it on the internet. When you come to generalseti.com and you start watching, you're going to see why. Because it's raw material. It's most definitely revealing, giving you a up on what's going down in the world today. We got Creatures from the Caucasus, Rise of the Neanderthals, video librarian catalog, the Holy Black Mother of Civilization, video librarian catalog. And so, and many more hot subjects that you know and love from the general. And so with over 1,000 videos, there's no more to say when you're dealing with General Sarah Soon Seti. You'll be binging on Black Power Netflix. I'm telling you, you cannot lose. General Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise, we never come. Exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube, or just so hot we keep it for our family on Patreon. You see, and so tonight it's going down. Champellion and the false teachings of the Medunetta is going down tonight. I want you in the house. You see what I'm saying? As soon as I get off of here, you see I'm tightening up my notes and I'm going to get ready to go to work. So I want you over there so you can see the fundamental understanding of why we didn't crack the code on Champellion and all the rest of them. Now, I know that it hurt, but goddamn it, that's what happened. You get a cut, goddamn, you had to put the alcohol on there. It's going to hurt. Shit. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's healing. You see? So go on and heal up. Go on and get them lumps and bumps and heal on up. Champellion tonight. We also got, is there a secret chamber under the Sphinx that leads to an ancient library? Was there once giants living in ancient Egypt? 1 and 2 Patreon popping. We popping over there. We popping here on the membership too. Because you know what I'm saying? Every little it's just like different treasure chests. You see, and I'm gonna put different beautiful gems in it. You're gonna want to dig. And when you open up the next treasure chest, you're gonna be like, damn, I want that one. You ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So you got treasure chests all over the place. You see what I'm saying? And they are exquisitely unique. They are exquisitely unique. They are exquisitely unique. You see what I'm saying? And rewarding all the same. That's right. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You will be up out of here. Now, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And so we dealing with the return of the dragon, the rise of African consciousness to global supremacy. The rise of African consciousness to global supremacy. Let's get in here, family. Let's go to work. Let's get in here and go to work. That in there, but I don't want to get rid of that. Where is it? There you go. Okay. Okay, let me get you in here. Let's go to work. Okay, there we go. Bingo. We're in the house. We're in the house. Now, when we talk again, as we was talking yesterday, we have to discuss we talking about the etymology of Black divinity. The etymology of Black divinity. And so that's why words are so powerful. You see, words are so powerful, even within that. We're going to break that down. You see, when you start to dissect words, it's almost like, let me show you. This is what it's like. I got it right here. This one right here. Let me bring it up for you. See, it continues to open up another chamber and another chamber and another chamber. It's a continuous and infinite process of understanding. You see? And so inside of words, you see, inside of words is very unique portals that lead to another standing, and they're all divine. You see, and most people don't understand that when they see a word such as more, they don't understand that there's 3 and 4 other divine etymologies within inside of the word that need to be broken down so you can have a true understanding of that. You see, so that you can have a true understanding of that. And so a lot of people don't even understand that what they call the Nemesis crown. Because they say, Seti, why is you using that term, the dragon? You see, which is very profound in African spirituality. I don't understand how people don't understand that. You see, and so when you see the Nemesis crown or the Pharaoh, and you see right there, you see the serpent sitting right there on the pineal gland. You see, when you talk about the dragon, again, you're talking about a zoo type of solar energy. You see, I want you to understand that when you're talking about the dragon, you're talking about a zoo type that represents African people because we are the children of the sun. So when you hear the return of the dragon, once again, it is also the same as the return of the Christ. You see that the return of the phoenix, all of these periods and ages. You see, that shows that people may have reached the low, but up out of the low, they have, the essence of resurrection. The ingredients of resurrection was instilled into the people, and the consciousness will begin to rise up like the phoenix up out of the ashes. And so a lot of people don't understand that the dragon is the phoenix. See, that's what I'm trying to say. See, and so when you understand, let's get off into this. Let's get off into this. Because I had to tighten some things up, you know what I'm saying, from the other day. You know what I'm saying? Because so we don't understand, when you deal with one of the dragon etymologies, it is the two letters OR. You see, or. Now, it doesn't have to always be if you see or that, but a lot of times it is. I've done the research. Matter of fact, let me get it in there. Thought it was in there. It's not in there. Or. You see OR. And we're going to black this up so you understand it. You see, this is an etymology of the dragon. You see, just like when you look in the term scorpion. You see scorpion. Now, there's two etymologies in there, and it very well might be more than that. You see, because I'm studying myself. Now, you see right there, you see OR. Matter of fact, let me see if they allow me to just underline that. Yep. And then you got on. You see? And so OR is serpentine. You see? OR is serpentine. It relates to the dragon. So the scorpion is also one of the representations of the dragon. You see? It is one of the representations of the dragon. Okay, and so when you see, on the Scorpion King, even in Gorgon, you see, in Gorgon, you also, you see how in Scorpion and in Gorgon, you got both the O and the R, okay? And you see, they always gonna demonize it. You see, they always gonna demonize it. You see, but it relates to the dragon because again, the dragon is symbolic of the sun. You see, let me. I thought I threw them in there. I believe I did. It relates to the sun, and we went over that. I threw some of these in here. Now, and so we just deal with the OR for right now. Now, in you also get it in more. You see, but see now we dealing with two etymologies. You're dealing with blackness and you dealing with the dragon. You see, and so in that you dealing because the dragon is looked at as a primordial creature. And see, even there I said primordial. He means he's a god of creation. You see, in many cultures, the dragon is looked at as a creator. Now I got that in there so I can black it up for you. You see, I can black that up for you. Matter of fact, is that one? No, but that I left. You know what? I may have not put that in there. You see, I may have not put that one in there, but that's all right. I'm gonna look for it the next time, and I'm gonna drop it in there. You see, and so now because the dragon, here it is. Let me get to it. Is a lover of wisdom. Many times you will see the dragon with literature. You will see a dragon in the library. See, because again, in Africa and in the Kushites of Asia, the dragon was looked at as one of benevolence, a helper of mankind. You see, in Europe, the dragon was looked at as a destroyer. You see, he was looked at as a destroyer, totally the opposite. You see, now just to show you how I relate. Now you see OR, right? We didn't win. Now sword. Now a lot of people don't understand that's serpentine. You see, sword is also serpentine. And so a lot of times, you know, after you gain the God vision and you understand the etymologies, you see, you understand the etymologies when Surtur in Ragnarok, you see he come with the sword. He's the dragon. Surtur, if you watch Thor, and you watch the movie Ragnarok, and you know he got the fire demon, Surtur. You see, how does he start Ragnarok? He put the sword in the eternal flame. You see, now sometimes it's OR, sometimes it's UR. You see? Now, sometimes it's you, and so you got to understand it. Sometimes the vowels can be interchangeable. Now, to black it up so you can see what I'm saying, demiurge. You see? Demiurge. And you go and see that the demiurge is depicted as the serpent with the lion's head. You see? Demiurge. But, which is considered a creator deity. You see? And so let me put that in there. Demiurge. You look that up. And then you think about Chaldea. See, you got once you start and this is where Abraham, you see, and Ham meaning black. You see? And so once you start breaking down the etymology, the whole book, the book is gonna say something totally different than what you thought it was saying. You see? And so demiurge. And you see that the UR is still OR, and it reflects the serpentine. You see? And what we have to understand, that's why you see the lion. So many times it could be a different animal. It's still the dragon. You see? Because the dragon could what? I need to get all the old in one spot. I don't know why I got them. He can metamorphosize. You see? He can metamorphosize. Now, one name, for the is the Ouroboros. And so you see that the Ouroboros is the serpent with his tail in his mouth. That's the Ouroboros. Now, when you look, the Ouroboros, in Oro is in Morocco. You see? It's in Morocco, Moro. See, Morocco. You see? And so even in that, see, them niggas don't know that. They don't. I guarantee you, because I teaches these niggas more about the organization that they belong to than they know. So they'll be in there because they hate Sadie. They'll be in there goddamn looking at and getting the wisdom because it's right and exact. All you have to do is go look it up and it's right and exact. You see what I'm saying? It's right and exact. You see? And so these is etymologies that relate to us as a people. You see? The dragon is us. We the damn dragon. You see? That's why you always see the dragon slayers and shit, this, that, and the third. You understand? Because you don't understand that the dragon is an age. When it says return, see, on one end, you got the term return of the dragon. On the other end, on the flip coin, it means Ragnarok. It means the death of the Western world. It means the death of the Asgardian gods, which is symbolic of the Western world. You see what I'm saying? Return of the dragon on one. And so you are, from their perspective, they the dragon slayer. You see, they got to slay the dragon. You know what I'm saying? The coming end of the coming end of the Western world. You see? And so it ain't got nothing to do with the China man, because it was far more ancient than anything that he can even remember. You see? He ain't got no idea. Nah. So we understand we got and so we can see Ouroboros in Morocco. You see? Oro. You see, Moro, Ouroboros, Comoros. Now, it like I said, it could be the O, it could be the U. It could be the O, it could be the U. So you get more with the U too. It means absolutely the same. You see, and so in some reflects. So now when you use the U, the U, a lot of times it reflects the water also, the O too, because you got to understand that the dragon is also you have water because of the serpent. You see what I'm saying? The Naga is a water serpent. You see, so so you got the blackness, which is the primordial creation, the elements of creation. You got the water, you got the fire. You see what I'm saying? You got the fire, and we also know there's land also associated with Mu. You see what I'm saying? And so you got land also connected with that. So it's speaking to the primordial creation. You see, and so they have it codified in the words, and you won't have no idea what it means. And like I said right there, I took more and I didn't show you Ouroboros. I can show you where it means serpent. I can show you where it means water. I can show you where it means black. You see what I'm saying? And in the dragon, you have to understand that the fire that the dragon is emitting is solar fire. So you got to understand that the dragon is the sun. So when you understand that the more is primordial blackness, that the ore represents the sun, then when the mu or the mu or mo is symbolic of water. You see? And so in a lot of that aspects is speaking to the creation of all things. You see, that's why, when you see OR, you also see origin. You see origin in that. And then here you see where the dragons, you see levels of library. That ain't that's a zoo type. You see? That's a zoo type. We were the one that created the great libraries of the ancient world. You see? We were the ones that created the libraries of the ancient world. Even the wealth. You see? Even the wealth that we had the greatest treasures on the planet. So the dragon was also a lover of treasures. Now, check it out. See? I'm going to show you, because on their end, they always going to flip it. You see, they always gonna flip it. Where that one at? Right here. You see, now you see the Wishmaster. You see the Wishmaster, and you see he got the jewel. You see, he got the jewel, and he was trapped in that jewel. See, he's symbolic of the dragon. You see, and you have to say they're a lover of treasures. You see? And so the gem is only symbolic, but see how they done demonized it. You see, they understand what it means. You see, and so they've demonized it. So the gem, the emerald, is only symbolic of the sun. He's the dragon. You see, he's the dragon. But they didn't demonize it. So they will make you see what is divine to you as something that is, you see, a demonic. It is divine to you, but you don't know it. You see? And so they'll make it seem demonic to you, to where you would turn away from because if you understand the prophecy, you're going to try to fulfill it. You see? You're going to try to fulfill it. So when you see the orb, and you see the dragon with the orb, you understand that in the occult, if you understand what it means, you will know that it's the sun. I don't give a fuck if you see right there got a flower in it. It's the sun. You see? And so they put a lot of metaphysical things in there. You know what I'm saying? That only the deepest minds is going to be able to, break the code. So when you see here, the philosopher's stone, you see, is the Naga pearl. You see, they call it the Naga pearl. So because they're a lover of treasure, now a lot of times they use that as terminology to represent wisdom and knowledge. You see, the treasure. You understand? The gems, the emeralds, the jewels. We say that, man, dropping jewels. You see? So you got to understand there's a lot of occultness in. So now when you see, you see the Lord of the Ring, you see the dragon orb. You see, and you understand that you see right there when you see the dragon orb, you see the dragon orb is the sun. So he see, now you understand why they over there perpetrating the fraud. You see, there's no different than Jesus with the halo behind his head. See, they want to be the children of the sun. See, they want to steal our legacy. See, they understand that there is power, you see, in who we are. But that's why they keep us away from the knowledge. They keep us away from manifesting that knowledge and putting that knowledge, because we can't put it to practice if we don't know it. We can't put it to practice if we don't know it. You see what I'm saying? And so you see what is in the orb, the eye of the dragon. See, we already said it. Now, when you look at the dragon, you see the orb. See, now watch them word combinations. That on and that orb is going to stay together. On, O-R. You see what I'm saying? The O-R is serpentine. The on is, and though it's serpentine, and understand it is serpentine, because it can but the dragon is symbolic of the sun. So even in that, it relates to the sun also, the O-R and on. You see, and we'll deal with that, and we'll black it up. That's why you see many of these these images got, both of them in there. Now, oracle, you see, that's the power of because it's prophecy. You see, and the dragon was also, able to prophesize. You see, so oracle is also rooted in the dragon, etymology. You see the power of the dragon. So when you see people, what they do when they read, they look into the orb. You see them. They say, "Let me read your future," and they look down in the crystal ball. You see, and so that aspect is, the power of the dragon to be able to look into the future. Nah, that's crazy. Let me keep blacking it up just so what's his name in Godzilla? Ghidorah. Ghidorah. That was the dragon that was in Godzilla. You see what I'm saying? Who, if you watch that last Godzilla with him and King Kong, and they had to come together to fight the king of the monsters, and where he thought he was the king until they kicked his ass. Ghidorah. You see what I'm saying? So you see, even in there, you see the dragon. You see? I want you to understand that. So a lot of the times when you see the dragon, but the powers, the characteristics of the dragon, they also use the term aura, or in oracle, you get the ability to prophesy. Now, let's black it up now. You see, forge. Now, again, like yesterday, when we talk about forge, we understand that what? The dragons live in mountains, you see, and volcanoes and so on and so to forge. You see what I'm saying? To use fire and shit to create, you see, with fire. And, this is serpentine etymology. And so back when you talk about the Twa and the early Africans, they were the iron smelters. And not only were they the iron smelters, their symbols was the serpent. You see, their symbols was the serpent. That's why when you go and you talk about the leprechauns and this, that, and the third, and St. Patrick, slayed the serpents, the snakes, and this. And so this was only a zoo type of the little Twa that was already up in those areas that he wiped out, because it ain't no damn snakes in Britain. It was a zoo type. See, you're not understanding that. You see? And so when you go back to the Lord of the Rings, this is Mordor. You see? We talked about that. Mordor. And you get there and you got the volcano, which is symbolic of the pyramid, the house of fire. Then you got the obelisk, but you got the apis and the cow horns at the top with the eye, the all-seeing eye. You see? So they letting you know who it is. They're not confused about it. You see? And when you go, and again, we went over the fact that when you go to the Vatican, you see, and you go and they got that new amphitheater, got it, looking just like a serpent. You see, got it looking just like the serpent with the eyes, even got the teeth. If you look deep down there on the stage, you can see the teeth coming out of there. I say, damn, they doing it. They doing it. They already know. You see, and inside of the damn theater, you got the eye of the serpent right there, the dragon sitting right up there on the podium. You see, because they know what it is. Okay, and so you the dragon. You see, you the Christ. The dragon is Christ. Okay, he's Christ. Return of the dragon is an energy, is a frequency. You see, of solar energy returning back to conquer the planet. Just like there was an ice age, there's a solar age. And not only in temperature, in consciousness, in frequency. You see? And so now when we talk about, the dragon being a lover of books, and I just had, and here you go, Mordor. See, that's where you find all the elements. So they letting you know. Okay, they letting you know. And once you break it down and understand, they know you the dragon. And that's why they seek to slay the dragon. You see? That's why they seek to slay the dragon. Because they know it's you. Now let me get up here. Where I had, and that need to be brought out. Now, another thing that we got to clarify really quick, that music. You see, that's why when they play the horn and the serpent dance, and and so many of the horns are and you see OR in horn. Now, you think I'm lying? You want me to black it up? Let me black it up for you. I got it up here where it got wait a minute, let me show you so you understand. Now, synonyms for serpent. You see? You see, now I want you to look at, now some of them we're going to have to, now you go all the way, you see a horn, cornet, you see it's at the bottom. See, so you don't understand until you start really searching into etymology that you will find out that what I'm saying is true. Now, some of these other words, I didn't call them out because I haven't got to them etymologies yet. You see, and when I do, I will. You see right there, constrictor. You see the or on the end, constrictor. You see, and so, like I say, these is other, and we'll get to that. You see, we'll get to those. OPHI, Ophi. You see, that's another serpentine etymology, and a lot of words, and it relates to the dragon. It relates to the serpent. Now, we're not talking about any serpent. We're talking about the divine serpent. It's not just the serpent, because the serpent represents a symbol of immortality. Okay. Now, another one that a lot of Orpheus. See, I didn't bring that one up. Now, even when you get to Thor, Hathor, Horus, see, these are aspects of the dragon. You see, even though Hathor is the cow, see, the dragon can metamorphosize. The energy is the same. You see, Hathor is the house of Horus, the sun. You see, so she's also a solar deity. You see, Thor. You see Hor inside of Thor. See, we got the Horus. We already know. We talk about hours. What are you doing? You count the days. You count the hours of day. You count the hours of night. But it's all based on the orbiting of the sun, the Earth going around the sun, the 24-hour cycle of Earth, day and night. You see, 12 hours a day, 12 hours a night. You see? And so, again, it could be a different animal, just like you look at the demiurge. It don't matter. That's still the energy of the dragon, or the phoenix. You see, because another, like when we went over yesterday, and you go off into Harry Potter, and we dealt with the phoenix. You see that Fawkes it was taken from falcon. You see, that's where it was taken from. I believe it was it was French and something else, but it was taken from, and so it means falcon. And so even the where is it at? It's in there. There you go. Right there. So when we talk about the phoenix inside of Harry Potter, the phoenix name was Fawkes. What does it mean? Surname derived from the Norman French personal name Falco, meaning falcon. And so you see falcon, the O-N on the end of it is symbolic of fire. You see, so even the falcon is symbolic of fire, the on. You see, and let me get to it. Let me get to on. Aton. And so we already know that Aton is the sun. And so when you get the Gorgon, you got the dragon in there, but the on, also let you know that it's solar. You see, it's solar. Okay, that it's of the sun, and they demonize the sun. You see, that's what happens. They're gonna demonize the sun. We already went over the fact that on is Heliopolis. You see, the Greeks call it Heliopolis, but in the Bible they call it on, city of the sun. So when you spell sun, S-O-N, it's the same as spelling it as S-U-N. The only thing is that sun, S-O-N, is the physical manifestation of the sun. We the sons of the sun. We the Saras. You see, we the Saras, sons of the sun. See, even in that, the on is you. You see, you the son. It ain't got nothing to do with them because they disconnected. They don't have no connection to the sun. Now, just to show you, we went over that yesterday. Krypton. You see, now, this motherfucker's powered by the sun. A lot of people don't know that. The Superman power, and they got and they got him out there and shit, so he come from what? He come from Krypton. You see the on the end. You see, and there's something else up in there, and I'm gonna break that. It's some more etymology up in there. You see, and that's what the S on his chest is symbolically representing. You see? And so that had to back that up, that the OR is still the UR, just like worm. You see, in the old English, they use the E, the U, you see, instead of the O. So, you got to understand that sometimes you can spell it M-O-R or you can spell it M-U-R. You see, as you see it in Lumeria. You see what I'm saying? It absolutely means the same. You see, and when you talk about Morpheus, and like I say, I show you that he wears the reptilian jacket. He's the dragon. You see, to black it up so that you understand that he's the dragon. You see, and that he also was in Greek mythology. He was the god of dreams. You see, and you see right there, the Moor in I believe he was in the Netherlands. I don't know where it was. And he got the double-headed eagle, which is symbolic of the dragon, symbolic of the phoenix. Okay? Now, like I said, what is that? It's just like when you come into the Hebraic world, El. You see, everything is El. Okay, you got Elohim, El. You got let me drop that in there so you can get to understand it. Where they use it in everything. Okay. And when you realize that damn near everything in matter of fact, I know what I'm gonna do because I don't need all that. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see if they got all, but I want all the because you got the let me get the Hebrew name for God. Let me see. They ain't got it all in here. I needed somewhere where they was gonna put all the different words. Let me see. Most of the angels. Okay, there you go. You got, Michael, and I know you got Gabriel, you got Uriel, you got all the L's. You see, so many times in that Hebrew thing, they got so many damn near every other word got L in it. You see, Bethel, and so on and so El Shahada. You see, they got damn near every other word got L in it. And so what I'm saying, that L signifies God. You see what I'm saying? And so what I'm trying to show you is that or and on is used in that same manifestation as L, and that symbolically they mean, etymology, that relates to the sun. So and relates to African people as being the physical manifestation of the sun. You see? And so again, we're gonna continue to break this down. And what I'm gonna do, because I didn't get on it like I was supposed to get on and get all the word, because I was working on another one. But every time that I do it and I get in here and I realize that I didn't straighten it out again, I be like, damn, because I be needing my shit to be right there. Noel, that's again, Noel, that's right. That's right. And that one right there, Kyle, I forgot to put that one in there. Superman, Helios. That's right. That's another one. You see, Elo, and you already put Elohim in there. You already put So that's what I mean. Why I'm using it, because they use it in everything. And so when it comes to our people, there are certain etymologies that they also use over and over and over. If you do not know what it means, then you won't have the proper understanding. You see what I'm saying? And so again, family, I want to thank y'all for being here. I'm gonna tighten this up. You see what I'm saying? I guarantee you, I'm gonna do this. When I come back the next time, watch. Because sometimes you have to keep doing it until you just watch the next time when I step on this shit. Watch. Now go to that live stream that I did Sunday. You see what I'm saying? Fire. That's classic shit. If you're a member on YouTube, you can also get it. You can get it on Patreon. You see, also, listen to me. Fire. Get that. And I'll be black real soon. I don't know. I might come back tonight. I may come back, but I appreciate y'all for being here, family. Thank you. This is the General Sarah Soon said. He said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beat. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.